Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, let's dive into a Divine Masculine check-in. So here we go. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through for the amazing twin collective that joins me here. I've been so filled with love in the last little while. I'm just saying, I'm so stoked to do this every day. And for all of the love out there growing on the planet that I get to be aware of through this, it's crazy. Okay, so what can we see for the Divine Masculines? What is something deeply supportive that we can look at? Victory in completing cycles just came up on the split. I'm going to take that cue. So let's see. Ooh, I'm actually even being told to put those two cards out here as I pull the next ones. Ooh. Okay, so these cycles that are being closed out are going to bring the changes necessary for reunion. I'm going to put that message back in. That's what needed to be shown. Feels complete with that. But let's see. So in Divine Masculines' lives, independent from Divine Feminines, what is coming up on the journey in a personal sense for the Divine Masculines? Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as the channel for this. Wow! Okay, we got two piles. I love how they organized here. Heartache. Heartache is ending regarding frivolous passion, misguided sexual explorations, lust, worldly sexual explorations. Just want to say there is no sin in having sexual fun. It is the deeper motivations that miss the mark with sin. When we are classifying what a sin is, it simply means to fall short of the potential available, so to speak. Divine Masculines, your standards are rising, you're doing the work, so you're going to be saying no to sexcapades, I just heard, in the name of a more grounded, what once turned you on won't be so enticing anymore. You are becoming more substantial as a soul, more discriminating, more discerning. Only the real thing will do, I just heard. And then we have this walking away from the karmic. So this doesn't have to be just a person. It can be a paradigm. It can be a whole way of navigating things. This card often, Page of Wands is the spiritual seeker. This card often reminds me that this harvest was straw and this person's walking away because it wasn't nourishing. In the reverse, I'm going to pull a clarifier. Why is the Page of Wands in the reverse? It's a deep internalized motion. Yeah, we get the Seven of Swords, which means it's a secret strategy. It's a highly personal choice, I'm hearing. So for each Divine Masculine, you are going to encounter a highly sensitive personal reason to cut out. I heard frivolous sexcapades again and crap. To cut out the crap and man up, so to speak. Take gender how it resonates, but there is definitely this walking away secretly, preparing. Spiritual energy is becoming more attractive. I want to take the funky connotations out of spirituality. I'm okay with using that word. Personally, I resonate with it. But energetics, it's just, good energetic housekeeping to level up. whatever we call it in spiritual terms, it's still a fundamental principle of this universe, and we can use straight up energetics to describe it, no problem. But Divine Masculines, it looks like you are thinking twice about a new layer of choice in your life regarding sexual exploration or abstinence, possibly. Okay, let's get into the daily reading. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. I'm laughing because I see the destined path with Divine Feminine now coming in. If that isn't just a 1, 2, 3 and go, 2 of Cups, love, and losing a little bit of hope. So Divine Masculines are back to the drawing board, I just heard, and realizing, Divine Feminines, that they have possibly screwed it up with you. Because of them not sharing their truth, they've created burden. Okay, let's see though. How are they thinking about the connection? How are they feeling on the heart space? What are they wishing at this time? What actions are being taken? I'm being told to shuffle a third deck for clarification for the feminines and possibly mirroring, I'm hearing. Okay, so thank you, Divine Creator, for bringing through exactly the messages for clarification that the feminines need to see regarding the masculine reading. Okay, heart headspace for the masculines. Devil in the reverse, karma in the reverse, in the name of happiness. So we just saw, this is the sexual pull too. The devil can often be that really dense, lusty binding of the karmic sexual energy, especially in twin flame dynamics. There is often this other Jezebel spirit that comes in and allows for this fine tuning of conscious exploration of reality for the masculines. Happiness is the priority here. What is the Divine Feminine? Okay, changes take time. You can't have change without change. So I'm hearing this triumphant love has been shown to you energetically and prematurely so that you can see the alchemical process, Divine Feminines, and believe firsthand, because seeing is believing, that a person can change. So if your Divine Masculine seemed like there was no hope, all was lost, you're going to see actions speaking louder than words. You're going to see word choice transformation. You're going to see different choices being made that no longer align. So Divine Feminines, understand that you have been gifted this journey as a glimpse into the fact that human nature is malleable, that free will is more transformative than fate, and that it is up to the individual for their own reasons and motivations in their good sweet time to come to these revelations that allow for permanent, lasting change, major lifestyle change, major consciousness shifts, major paradigm changes. The yin yang here, feminines, is the balance that's created and is the prerequisite for this kind of change. So watch out, it's coming, I just heard. Okay, for the Divine Masculine's heart space, what do we have? Oh, there's that card of changes. We just got that. This has been happening so often lately. Every reading lately where we get back to back, same card, boom, boom. There it is again. So this is not juggling anymore. Divine Masculines, there is no other choice on their heart space. They want to communicate. They want to voice. I just heard for many, they're talking to friends. They're talking to family. More so friends, I'm getting. Way more so friends. But even to themselves, they are having fleeting moments at night with the owl where they know Divine Feminine, you're it. There's nothing that compares to you. Some of them are preparing to tell the whole world what they think of you. I'm going to show you for the rest of our lives, I just heard. There is no other option. There is no other way. There's a growing fire, Divine Feminines. And we get the Queen of Swords. This is the I will believe it when I see it card, but there is this knowing that it's possible. There is an enlightened view here that says, yes, in that alignment where I am the only option for you, Godspeed. But I'm not going to let it sink into my heart until it is demonstrated in action and in deed. Okay, so Divine Masculines, there is a growing conviction. Single-minded focus, I've heard. Okay, what is the wish from the masculines? To show the love. This is love offers, apologies, coming forward. Knight of Cups is not a King of Cups. It is more expressive. It is humble. It is a messenger of love. Divine Masculine, King of Wands here in the reverse. I will prove it to you. Divine Masculines want to prove their love by starting small, by breaking the ice, by coming in. I've got a plan, I've got a strategy, I just heard. There's some serious thought being put towards how to do this and not, I heard, and not scare you off. And I saw the feminines as a skittish deer ready to bolt if the masculines screw this up. You know, the red flags if they don't come correct. Divine Feminines, this is the not quite yet. The Ace of Wands is the passionate sexual new beginning. The Nine of Wands is the caution card. It's kind of like in this deck, it's not quite time yet. It's like step into this upright energy, embody the strength, the humility, the groundedness, the passion, and show me Divine Masculine. So the energy here, Divine Feminines, is keep an open mind and keep your energy light towards this passionate new beginning, but be grounded in it. And this is a card of stamina and perseverance. So that light speed analogy, the closer we get to light speed, the more energetic it can be. But Divine Feminines go into the flow state, so this doesn't exhaust you right now. Focus on you, do the things that you need to do in your life so that you're not creating unnecessary resistance. You're safe, you're protected, you're wise, you've learned too much. Now chill, Divine Feminines, let it be. Okay, and what actions are the masculines taking? Here's the Nine of Wands again. Boom, boom, again. We've got this. Divine Masculines are working on this, working on taking the steps necessary. Mirroring, look at that. Everybody is just pushing through till the end, persevering here. It's like Divine Feminines neck and neck with Divine Masculines doing this work, focusing on aligning, taking things to the next level. It's the sole focus right now is Divine Masculines taking their lives to the next level, and you're feeling that, Divine Feminines. You are feeling the becoming, you're feeling the readiness, you're feeling it brewing, it's on the wind, I just heard. So Divine Masculines, yeah, buckle down and actually apply yourselves through these new paradigm shifts and changes of priority. Stop wasting your sexual energy on connections that are temporary and short-lived and distractions that suck your life force. I just heard the Divine say, you have no idea the passion that will happen when you connect sexually with your whole heart, with your Divine Feminine. And you're learning that discipline in all other walks of your life. Continuity, I just heard. Continuous flow. Abundance, closed circuit. Single focus. Single-mindedness. And the card for the feminines, fall in love with your reality, feminines. This is another duplicate. We saw that Knight of Cups with the love messages. So be receptive, feminines. Be in receptive energy, that you allow yourself to feel the love as though you've never been hurt before. Obviously, you can't unlearn that truth about these relationships and how they've been unfolding, but you can embody the desire to open fully to love when it is authentically there. Be in that state of practical, grounded, knowing that when it's justified, you are an incredible instrument of divine love that can be played. Not like a player plays something, but played like an instrument of love when the right musician, when the right artist, when the right conditions, when the right alignment is reached. Okay, what is the biggest challenge for the masculines? Ooh, the moon. The secrets that are coming to light, the subconscious purging I just heard. And this is giving me the feeling of the two paths, the divine detours, the karmic detours, the straight and narrow. Divine masculines are seeing that no matter what choices they have made or will make or have ever made, all roads lead to truth. All roads lead to love. They cannot sidestep love. And this is the purging of the subconscious. That's more life review energy I'm getting here, because if it's not damned if you do, damned if you don't, it is blessed if you do, blessed if you don't. And they're starting to see life that way. How refreshing. It's like they're really catching stride with nothing is lost, that there are always second chances. I just heard some divine masculines, higher selves saying, well, at least I hope so. But based on this uncovering of the deep, there is a knowledge that if you see that part of reality, you can't go wrong. But that's the challenge. It's like, okay, now that I see that my lack of freedom was all in my head, there has never been actually an infringement of my freedom outside of what I have chosen to believe was a lack of my freedom. It's like now everything opens up. This is the challenge. It's making that shift from feeling like others are in the control of the masculine's freedom to, I was free all along. Damn, I was free all along and I didn't see it. That's this challenge here. Feminines. How beautiful, because you've just been holding that grace. Queen of Pentacles, you've been anchoring the patience in the physical, while the masculines realize you're not a Jekyll and Hyde. You're not going to infringe on their impede on their freedom, that you've just been holding your own and witnessing the process of that ego wrestle. What is the solution for the masculines? Oh, you can't make it up. Boom, boom, the moon in the reverse again. I just want to weep with the glory of this that keeps happening. It's just so cool to me. So funny that the same card is just drilling the same message home, reiterating and blah blah. Anyways, the moon in the freaking reverse again, with fear being released. The Eight of Swords is about letting your soul out to play, divine masculine, because what you now know, you can't unlearn it. You cannot unsee. You can't go to the moon and forget you've gone to the moon. You can't, divine masculine. So free yourself and roll with it. roll with it, allow the love in, you be receptive. You know, it's really funny, this came up and it's coming up again. The masculine way, well, just say it, you know, with ejaculation in general, that is a very masculine thing to release. It masculines come by it naturally. If you're in a feminine embodiment, you're going to be experiencing an ease at letting things go, avoiding, dismissing, running, right? But let's just kind of bring it in here for this sake. The masculine can let go really easily. Embodying the divine feminine attribute within for a masculine is very challenging because it's fundamentally counterintuitive to receive. And that's what we're seeing here. It's allowing the love in. Moon, moon, divine feminine, divine feminine. This is the deepest level of receptivity, masculines, that you can bring in. Divine feminines, your challenge has been releasing because you are the receptacle. And so there is this incredible, mind-blowing nudge here, masculines. Don't reject the idea of receiving deep, authentic love, and really look at the cues that you're hardwired biologically to, you know, spread your seed superficially and maybe not go deeply. Ponder it. What is the, Nine of Orbs here for the divine feminines? You might be feeling your divine masculine's anxiety about receiving. This might feel like your own anxiety. I'm going to pull a Starseed Oracle to help with this for you, divine feminines. What is it we can see for the anxiety for the feminines here? The Nine of Orbs is the hanging on to, anxiety is a energetic descriptor that describes being really far out of alignment, almost hopelessly out of alignment with where you want to be, where your higher self knows is possible. And so you would be picking up on your divine masculine, seeing how they've been blocking and they've not been receptive to the love here on a soul cry deep level. And so don't be misguided, divine feminines. And if you are one of the feminines experiencing this level of anxiety, it does mean there's an energetic port in your system that you're taking it personally when you pick up on the nuance from your masculine. I'm hearing tidal wave for some, but that means you've got a little bit more work to do, feminines. So progressive awareness and multi-directional change. You have to see it to beat it. You have to see it for what it is in order to come back 180. So it's like a rubber band being pulled right now, divine feminines. That anxiety might mean that you are picking up on your divine masculine. For many divine feminines, there has been a release, and so there's a large number of feminines who aren't going to be feeling that anxiety. I'm being told to take the next card. Seven of Flames. So for part of the divine feminine collective, you're feeling the anxiety and you're empathically connected. For the other part, you have been inspired to be more discriminating, discerning, and set healthy boundaries in your own life and energetically with your masculine. So for those who are in anxiety, you can energetically set a protection bubble that you're not picking up on your masculine, so you can maintain your fire and continue doing what you need to do in your life. This is also, some might have been seeing that, divine feminines, your standards have risen and you're not Thinking negative thoughts, spreading your energy too thin, buying into the expectations or wishes of others. You're not bothered by lower vibrational conduct anymore. You're up and out of that, or you are witnessing yourself making those healthy changes. So, okay, lots of messages there. Either it's time to set energetic, healthy boundaries and just see this for what it is, or it's time to implement those in practical terms in your life. Divine Feminine. Temple of Elevated Senses is staring at me. It's impeccability, advancement, and loftiness. This is part of the ascension. It's coming up. Okay, where's the connection going? Oh, completion of the cycles. Here we get that first little storyboard flip on the split at the beginning. The world closing out in the name of long-term abundance. So this is where we do get that continuity that is the direct channel of, I'm going to say, righteous living, the right path, you know, being consistent with hitting the highest timeline going forward. Amazing. And the heartache card again. So letting go of the heartache of serving two masters. Never to go back to that again, I just heard. So we are feeling the release of the karmic distractions. Now, this is speaking of mastery. Let's get one card. Oh, I'm being told to end with this. One card for the collective. What can we see? We get Medicine of the Rainbow Jaguar. Lucky number 13. Ixchel protects you now as you transition from one life phase to the next. Woohoo! With her rainbow light, this guardian goddess instructs you on how to use great power with wisdom and nourish only what is worthy. Ah, what a great card. Using Jaguar medicine with perfect timing, she confronts that which is unworthy of her devotion, eradicating destructive forces and creating space for healing, relief, and rebirth. Her presence is the wild power of the jaguar, and the renewal promise of the rainbow and divine feminine creativity. All darkness shall be overcome.